Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is Mr. Everett, and as I promised, lesson 2, little technique you can use. Simplify before you multiply. When multiplying fractions, it keeps you from having these large numerators and denominators when you multiply. That's if there's a common factor. But let's get started. So let's find the product of 8/11 times 33/4. Sorry, I jumped ahead a little bit. So we have 8 times 33, which we don't want to multiply if we don't have to. But we see that 11 is a factor of 33. So we can simplify before we multiply. Now I'm going to emphasize, you only simplify across, if you will, the division sign. It's not something you can do with, let's say if you had 8/11 is equal to 33. Forget it. Let's just do the problem. So, but I've seen some kind of strange mistakes before. So now all I have left is 8 times 3 and 1 times 4. But I can also simplify the 4 and the 8. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. I'm left with 2 times 3 and 1 times 1. That gives me 6. And if I didn't do that, I could still get the same answer. But let's just see. What's 33 times 8? 264. I'd have like 264 divided by 44. Or my fraction would be 264 to 44, which is much more difficult to deal with than 6 to 1. Okay, so that's why we do it. It's because it saves us from having large denominators. I'm sorry, numerators and denominators. All right, so enough of my talking. Let's go. 3/28 times 14 to 23. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Now I'm going to check. Now, I can't simplify the 3 and the 28. Otherwise, I've done that before I even started. But I can simplify this 4, 14, and 28. I don't want to do that because you'll think I'm talking about cross multiplication. I can simplify the 14 and the 28. I can divide by 2. I can divide by 7. Or I can divide by 14. Simplify by 14. So that would give me 14 divided by 14 is 1. 28 divided by 14 is 2. 3 times 1. 2 times 23. 3 times 46. I'm done. Okay. 15 to 56 times 14 to 27. Just one of those, I never say something like 15 over 56 because that's not really mathematical. When I say 15 to 56, I'm kind of using ratio language, or I could say 15/56, but try not to say 15 over 56 or 14 over 27. It'll make sense later. Anyway, so 15 times 14, 56 times 27. Before I multiply that, I want to see if I can simplify, and I see that I can, because I can divide those two by 2 or something larger, and I can divide those two by 3. Let's see what I'm going to use. So I divided 15 by 3 and got 5, 27 by 3 and got 9, and 14 happens to be a factor of 56. All I'm left with is 5/36, and I'm already simplified. The next one, 24 to 34 times 7 to 27. I'm going to go ahead and simplify 24/34 by 2 and get 12/17. And I still can simplify my 12 and my 27. Divided both by 3. So now I'm left with 4 times 7 is 28. And I'll go see what 17 times 9 is. That's 153. I'm simplified. So if I already did my simplification here, I don't need to do it when I get here. Okay, see if we can wrap this up. Oops, get answer number 3. 25 to 26 times 4 to 5. Simplify to 5. And I can simplify the 4 and 26 by 2. 10 to 13. 20 to 21 times 3/5. I can simplify the 3 and the 21 by 3 and the 5 and the 20. 4/7. I'm going to go over, guys. I think these are our last two problems. 17 times 7, 42 times 4. I can simplify the 7 and the 42, but not the 4 and the 17. I'll take what I can get. 17 times 1, 6 times 4 is 24. Next one. I can simplify both the 4 and the 20, and not the 5 and the 13. So you can't always simplify everything. Sometimes you can't simplify anything, but at least look for it. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 13 25ths. All right, just a quick lesson, guys, just to show you when you're multiplying fractions, proper times improper, mixed, whole numbers, look to see if you can simplify before you multiply. It makes your simplifying a lot easier than waiting till the end. Talk to you soon.